Hi, good evening. This is Scott at Scott Trades on Twitter with StockMarketMentor.com and your chart of the day. I want to show you something that I noticed on LYFT today. This is ticker LYFT. So LYFT looks like a lot of charts that we've seen in the market where we have this big rollover from the February drop, a hit of the lows, we get a high, we get a higher low, we get a higher high, technically, because we did break above that level, and then we get a higher low. So we're in kind of a nice equilibrium pattern here with LYFT. If I draw some trend lines here, I can connect these lows. And I can also connect some highs. And if I zoom in here a bit, you can see that we just slightly peaked above this downward sloping trend line today, and we did it on just okay volume, but let's be honest, the volume in the market was pretty low today, one of the lowest in months. So not putting too much faith in how low the volume is, but I am watching the price action. Here on the hourly chart, you can see that downward sloping trend line. This level's resistance, this level's resistance, this level's resistance. And then today we broke above that level, held above, and now if I zoom in, you can see that we're kind of squeezing to the upside here. Now, when I talk about squeezing, I'm talking about these Bollinger Bands. So these Bollinger Bands here are within a width of just under 6%. And usually when you get tight Bollinger Bands, you can get some interesting moves in price. And in this case, we can see that price is squeezing to the upside here on the hourly chart and doing it on a nice pickup in volume. So I'm looking for more here on LYFT. Back on the daily chart, I think that we can probably assume this stock could test the 50-day moving average up here at around 32.50. And if we get above and stay above that 50-day moving average, then I'd be looking for an upside move to right around $44. Now, of course, I don't think that would happen overnight, but, move the axis over a little bit. And I could see a move up here if this trend continues. So keep an eye on LYFT. It could be an interesting move. You probably want to have an alert just above $31 to take a look at it. And you'd want to be out of the stock if it does break below and stay below the daily 8 exponential period moving average. That is giving you about 7% risk, so you'd probably want to mind your position size initially and then move that stop up if the trade starts working. So I hope that makes sense to you. I hope that trade is helpful. If you haven't already, be sure and sign up for Dan Fitzpatrick's free stock chart of the day at StockMarketMentor.com and give me a follow on Twitter if you don't already, at Scott Trades. We'll see you next time.